The shoreline are looking to use DNA to crack a nearly 50-year-old cold case.
But first, they need to recover the victim's body after digging up the wrong one at a Hamden cemetery. That's where we find Channel 3 New Haven Bureau Chief Matt McFarland. He is live with the very latest on this search. Matt.
Well, Aaron and Mark, you can see the fresh dirt behind me where police were focusing their investigation yesterday only to dig up the wrong body. Now, police say the issue is this case goes back decades. The cemetery records that they have, well, they aren't that great. And there are many graves here that are unmarked. Inside the old cemetery, the grass is high and some of the tombstones date back centuries. But it's one you can't see that investigators are trying to uncover.
We're going off of basically a handwritten drawing of the cemetery and of the plots. And what we're finding is that there are, a large amount of unmarked graves, and there are a large amount of people who weren't necessarily documented on our records buried in the area.
East Haven police tell us back in August of 1975, a woman's body was found in a ditch off Frontage Road in the location of where the CarMax is today. She had been strangled.
Throughout the years, several generations of detectives investigated the case, but we never were able to identify her. We were never able to, lock in on a definite suspect.
Investigators discovered their Jane Doe was buried in Hamden State Street Cemetery, and with advances in DNA testing and genealogy, they're hoping to crack the case. But they first need to find her, and it's proving to be difficult.
The State Street Cemetery has been abandoned for many years. There's no association, and even when there was an association, they came under fire at the time for keeping, really inaccurate records. So that's sort of the challenge that we're facing now.
Police say they know she's in this certain area. They just need to find the exact grave site. Going off that handwritten map, police thought they had their location, but the casket exhumed yesterday contained the remains of a man and not their unidentified murder victim. But investigators say they're not about to give up.
47 years is a long time to wonder what happened to your loved one. And there's somebody out there that wants some sense of closure. And, it's just our hopes that we're able to bring that sense of closure to our victims' families.
Now, police say they need a search warrant signed by a judge every time they want to be out here digging. So they say they're going to take a step back, reevaluate, and they say they hope to be able to come back here with another search warrant in the next week or two. We're live at the mobile newsroom in Hamden. Matt McFarland, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.